Let's and so the video is playing. New vaccine requirements for federal workers, rules, right? Stepping up getting shots will require most employees to be vaccinated. This is not something that I have not been informing you all and telling you all will happen. And this is why I've been introducing you all to the home-based business so that you can have options and secondary or primary income coming in, and that you will have somewhat more control. Okay, Benny says job offer religious or medical, right? Exemptions only. And this is why, and speaking of the home-based business, right? The regular investment price was $228. People now it's $119, right? You get a paycheck pay raise if you have a job. You don't have to have a job. You could be a 1099 independent contractor, or you can earn your income or money through a 1099. But if you have a W-4 paycheck, right, then your W-4 paycheck will get a pay raise because you will be adding 475 tax deductions to your paycheck. It's called hybrid entrepreneurship, right? Hybrid entrepreneurship. And so you add 475 tax deductions to your paycheck. That's called the paycheck pay raise. Again, if you're a 1099 retired or independent contractor, then you don't get a paycheck in that way, you may want the passive income opportunity, right? There's more than one type of income, people, right? Than just a job income. You have passive income that works for you passively, right? Passive income by sharing the opportunities with other people that's going to desperately need it. See, when you operate as a team, right, you can earn infinite income. If your hands are free, you're not driving or ear hustling at work, you can earn infinite income passively, right? Infinite income. I want you to type this in. Um, if you're watching this live right now, you're able to, or if you are watching the replay. Another option is property investing, right? You've heard, for example, that Jay-Z and Will Smith have invested in low income companies, opportunity to invest to help low income folks go from renters to homeowners. Through this home-based business, you will have an opportunity to do that as well. So you may be interested in one, two, three things, but many options. See, you should have more than one choice, more than one option of earning money. You should have multiple sources of income, people. Right? Listen, I'm going to say it this way, the way Dave Ramsey said it. He said, if you're depending on the stimulus, you're pretty much screwed. A lot of people didn't like that. But if you're operating on one income source, right, you are in dangerous territory. So it's property investing, right? Let's say it's a $40,000 house. That's a flip project. You, other people within the company invest in it. That house is flipped, then sold to low income recipients. Then you get your percentage, your cut from that investing, where you don't have to do the flipping and the finding yourself. As Jay-Z said, people, it's time to transition, whether you are a man or a woman. He says, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. So women, you're not a businesswoman. You are. See, everyone born with a social security number the government has set you up, right, to be an entrepreneur. Whether you want to be or not, you have the infinite opportunities, resources, right? All you have to do, people, is convert your social security into an EIN, and you don't have to go out and build businesses on your own, right? and this is with love. I'm saying this with love. I'm not going to mention the name, but there was a YouTuber that was selling courses to people, how to build their own business, right? Build their own business, set up your entity, right? And as he began to post on YouTube and tell the horror stories of him operating in his own business, this is why I always tell people, right? And thank you all so much. They said get those thumbs up if you all are coming in. This is why I tell people, building a business, I'm not trying to discourage anyone from doing it, but building a business from ground up, ground level, right? Most businesses do not survive past 3 years. It's hard work. It's super challenging. And so, as John D. Rockefeller said, I would rather earn 1% from 100 people efforts than 100% of my own, right? That works for building your own businesses, right? And that also works for having one source of income. Okay, Benny says waiting on these cryptos and metals to rise as well. See, crypto for me is a long-term hold. This is not, I'm going to wait to cryptos. The only cryptos that I probably will wait until it gets back to its all-time high will be Dogecoin. And this is why. I don't want to own any Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin has unlimited supply of Doge, right? I don't want to own any Dogecoin. Shiba Inu, if it hits, those two altcoins will be converted back into cash. I do not want that. Those were just my bottom feeders, cryptos, altcoins in my portfolio. See, I'm not waiting for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And let me share this with you all today. An article that I read that they're expecting Ethereum to hit 14,000, right? But that's a long time. That's generational wealth for me. I will not give up my Bitcoin or Ethereum to convert it back into a either digital coin or Fed coin, and to convert it back into a lower performing asset. I don't think people really get it. It's like test driving a Rolls Royce and then wait till it peaks to its highest appreciation to now trade it in for a Toyota to drive just because you can own the Toyota. Or, I mean, that's such a downgrade to get rid of assets, coins like XRP, XLM, Ethereum, Bitcoin. I'm waiting to convert it back to what, digital dollars? That's a depreciating asset. So you have, right, unless you're going to use that to convert it back into tangible assets like real estate, land, and a business. See, people, this is what most people do not understand, right? This is what most people do not understand. Business building is an investment. Every rich and wealthy person have two things in their portfolio: real estate and business. They do not operate and move their money in their personal name. They operate as a business. Again, as Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business. You are the business. So why are you earning money in your government name and under your government social security number? Do you not understand that that's the highest tax way to earn money in the United States? And the United States right now is a third world country. So Ethereum price could hit 14K if the March 2020 chart fractional holds, right? Cryptocurrency is the biggest asset that a lot of people are sleeping in. And then when you have, which I don't know who to call middle class, right? Because my uncle is a six-figure income earner, and he says he's middle class. And then I have some people in the South that makes under 100K a year that says they're middle class. Who's the true middle class, right? I think it's the six-figure income earners that's the true middle class. If you're under 100K, you're the poor working class. Let's be honest. The cost of living is too expensive, and it's increasing daily. So Ethereum price can hit 14K if the March 2020 chart fractional holds. Ethereum's native asset, Ether, right, faces prospects closing above 14,000 sometime in 2021. And let me say this. So they're saying that according to the charts, if Ether closes above a 50-day SMA in July of 2021, this what we have, 2 more days left in July. The first time since May 2021, bearish correction. The moving average, right, predicts a bull run. And let me tell you why people have to sell assets. Why people, landlords, small business owners right now they can't hold on to their property, right? Because renters haven't paid in over a year. Let me tell you why. Because they had no other source of cash flow coming in. I'm going to say this again. If you are operating on one source of income, you are in dangerous territory because winter is coming. Winter is coming. Look, and some of you I say, well, I'm married, right? So we have two sources of income. Well, you don't know if your spouse or you may lose a job. So let me say it this way. If your only income is job income, you are treading in dangerous territory. So the 99 credit ends. Text, let me change that text message. And I have to make this disclaimer as well, right? I have people that will text me like it's 9:32 my time, right? That will text me this time of night, whatever code. Listen, I don't know if you're watching this live or you will watch the replay, but if it's night outside, when you look outside your window, or if you're outside, wait until sunlight to send this text message, because this is what I do. People that send those text messages, I automatically, when I wake up and see a text message that was sent at midnight or 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, you're automatic deleted. I don't even respond because I prospect people that I want to work with. I profile and prospect. And if you're a person that does not understand business etiquette and business hours, then I do not want to work with you. I don't even respond. I wake up. If I see cash flow from a number, I automatically delete it. Right? I automatically delete it. And so this is the reason why people have to get rid of assets like their crypto, like their rental homes, because they have no other sources of income. And they definitely do not have business income. And they do not have business income within a network. Listen, people, the regular price of this was $228. Let me break down some numbers to you. Right? Was $228. Right now, it is a special going on, and the price is $119. Right? A $119 one-time investment. Now, if you invested or you came in at the regular price and you invested the 228, right? And getting back 228 is already 100% return on your investment. If you invested 228 and you have a job and the experts analyze your paycheck and say, you know what, you're overpaying in taxes, right? You're overpaying in taxes. And so you're going to get an additional $600 every pay period once the experts adjust your paychecks. You've already gotten 100% return. That's the Matthew 25 story, the parable of talents, right? That's the Matthew 25 revelation, the parable of talents. That's the Bible's 30, 60, 100-fold return. And most people on average, after they get experts to look at their paycheck, do get back at minimum $600 or more, because you add 475 tax deductions to a paycheck. That's a paycheck pay raise concept. 1,000% return. Remember I talked to you about Deuteronomy 1 and 11. May the Lord thy God bless you 1,000 times more. So if you made a one-time investment in the home-based business of $228, right? Getting back $2,280 would be 1,000% return. So if you came in at $119, getting back $1,190 is 1,000% return. Most people get this in two ways, either through their paychecks or immediately, or they get it through their tax deductions. People have over, on average, 12,000 of tax deductions that they get for things that they're spending anyway. So a lot of people ask me, well, Queen, what if I already have a 1099? Is that 1099 positioning you to get bigger tax refunds? Does that 1099 income position you to get money back that you're already spending on your everyday expenses anyway, such as square footage of where you live, such as your utilities, such as your cell phone bill? If you have children and you have to pay for their recreational expenses or their food and groceries, which when the second closing come, right, do you have a strategy to recuperate that back? See, the Bible talks about three things. I told you about the power of three: wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Understanding just simply means having a strategy in place to be successful, right? Success is not a secret. It is a system. Success, somebody type that for me if your hands are free and if you're not ear hustling at work. If you're watching live or on the replay, you can type this in. Make a mind message connection, right? Success is not a secret. I'm going to put ... It is a system. What is a system? Right? Saving yourself time, energy, and I added 2 M's. I can spell system with 2 M's. Saving yourself time, energy, mistakes, and money. See, that's what the people that encourage you all to start your own business, right, solo, all they say is you can get a Wyoming LLC. Get you a Wyoming LLC, a holding company. We're going to set you up with a holding company, or get you a LLC, or get you a S corporation. And see, they do the technical things, but then you don't know how to do the technicals. Success is not a secret, people. It is a system.